me why the hell I always have to save myself.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I am stoked to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop a new video. Make sure to follow me on socials at ATDmusic, on Instagram and Threads at ATDreacts, and on Facebook at ATDofficial. At the beginning of this video, you guys heard a little snippet of my new song, Deconstruct, which is on all streaming platforms now. So if you guys want to support me as an artist, I would love for you to check that out. The link is in the description below. There's also an official lyric video on my page. We are back with another Wednesday reaction, and we've got one that you guys have been clamoring for since I started this journey. It's time for Sick Boy. This is REN. We're just going to dive right in. I'm so excited. Ooh, beat. This.
Hi, REN. Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect.
I love how chaotic the beat on this feels. And I don't know if this is still the same beat that's the Cujo Beats beat, or if this is the recreation of that beat. You guys have told me a lot about that. I did watch the Cujo Beats explanation video of like what happened with all of the copyright and using a sample that was not allowed to be used by Cujo and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know if this is the original beat, but this beat is so chaotic. And I can feel, just watching REN, I can feel the anxiety dripping off of him. And I'm also having major PTSD of like all of the times that I've sat in front of a doctor trying to explain what I'm going through and the struggles in my head. Ooh, okay. We're going to rewind a little bit.
Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Whoa!
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy, looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids, damn cell, poster boy, pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil, I'm about to break boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain, have another go, take another pill, here, take a couple more, let's see how you're doing in another week or so, you'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show, derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown.
Even just this right here, I genuinely cannot tell you how many times when I have slipped into a manic or depressive episode or just felt like I was losing my mind, literally gone into my bathroom, hands on the wall, looking at myself in the mirror, yelling at myself, putting myself down. Because doctors and people that said that they know what's best for you. Without getting into too much detail, I recently got diagnosed with something and found out that I had been misdiagnosed for over a decade. I had been medicated based on a misdiagnosis for over a decade. I had felt like a fucking zombie for over a decade. Constantly switching medications, having the medication dosage upped. Because if it's not working anymore, let's just up the dosage because that fixes everything. Fuck.
Realization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan, complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pic, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich?
Record labels that commodify your gift is so real. I'm not saying that there aren't good people that work for record labels, but record labels are a business. They are simply there to sell a product, and you as the artist are that product. And so many times artists are forced to do things that they don't want to do, to change things that they don't want to change, to sacrifice their authenticity and their rawness because the record label thinks that's what's going to sell more records. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, is their bottom dollar. Fuck your creativity. Fuck the control that you think you have over your music. No, you're not going to do this. You're going to do that. Because you as the artist are our commodity. And we're just trying to sell you and make money off you.
Push it down in public, quick pose for the pic, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do
I love the melodic switch up.
Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
Oh my goodness. Y'all did not lie. Oh my goodness. Now I can see why this song is so incredibly popular, not just among like the Renegades and Ren fans, but just like for Ren, like of his catalog, why this is. And I know that this is like the title track off of his album that he put out. This is such a raw, real shot at the medical industry, both from physical issues, but also mental issues. And the way that doctors, who are supposed to be the people that we can trust, a lot of times don't give a fuck about your actual health, physical or mental. That's not to say all doctors by any means. I now happen to have a doctor that I really trust and who listens to me, who makes me feel heard, who, when I try to share things with him, he doesn't just dismiss it. He listens to all of it. And I feel so blessed to have that now. But I did not have that for a very, 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 very long time. And I can't I can't imagine, like, the issues that I've dealt with have been mental illnesses. To have a physical ailment like from this tick bite, from this Lyme disease, and to have doctors over and over telling you that it's just in your head, I cannot imagine the doubt, the self-hatred of feeling like I'm just making this all up in my head, like the gaslighting and the hypocrisy because they just want to sell a medication and make money off of you. Wow. I mean, this is a 10 for me, which no shock, no surprise. I absolutely love this. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this. I know I'm going to get the renegades on this video for sure, and I want to know your experiences. I would love to hear if this is something that you've personally faced, because this is something that needs to be talked about more, and it doesn't want to get talked about. Yeah, I would love to hear from you guys. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the overall story that's being told in this. And yeah, I'm really excited for this rabbit hole that I have completely gone headfirst into. As I said at the beginning of this video, make sure that you subscribe, click that little bell, follow me on socials, check out my new single Deconstruct, and I'll see you guys back here for the next one.